Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, I'll be talking about the Isle of Wight pack. This one's going to be a little different, as it only includes 3 new species, so I'll be calling it a mini pack. Even though it's smaller in size, it's packed with some really interesting dinosaurs, so let's get into it. Starting off, we have Hypsilophodon. Often referred to as the deer of the Mesozoic, this small, fast-moving ornithopod lived in herds for protection and fed on low-lying plants like ferns and cycads. It's believed to have been incredibly agile, using its speed to escape predators. Because it didn't compete with larger herbivores such as Iguanodon, Hypsilophodon makes a great choice to cohabitate with bigger dinosaurs in your parks, adding some lively group behavior and movement to your herbivore enclosures. Next up is Eotyrannus, whose name means dawn tyrant. This dinosaur is particularly special because it's one of the few known tyrannosaurids from the United Kingdom. Though much smaller than its later relatives, it was still a fearsome predator, growing up to around 4.5 meters long, with long, grasping arms and sharp claws. Eotyrannus would have been fast and agile, preying on smaller dinosaurs like Hypsilophodon, and could even pose a danger to guests if it manages to break free. It's a great mid-sized carnivore that bridges the gap between the smaller hunters and the larger apex predators. Finally, we have Neovenator, which translates to new hunter. This carnivore was most likely one of, if not the apex predator of Cretaceous Britain. Reaching up to 7.5 meters in length, Neovenator probably filled a similar role to North America's Allosaurus, hunting smaller dinosaurs on its own or taking down larger prey like Mantellisaurus and Iguanodon when working in groups. Neovenator represents the dominant predator of its ecosystem, and I think it's a perfect candidate to be added for a British-themed park. As for the free update, we'll be seeing the return of Polacanthus, a heavily armored ankylosaurid also found on the Isle of Wight. It's a perfect addition to round out the island's prehistoric ecosystem. There's also a small chance we could see an Isle of Wight map, though it might end up being pretty similar to the UK map already in the game, so I think this won't come. That's all for today's video. The Isle of Wight mini pack may be smaller than usual, but it's full of charm and brings some amazing new life to your parks. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Which of these dinosaurs are you most excited to add? Thanks for watching, and as always, have an awesome day.